Hello, guys. Oops. I feel good. I feel really good. It's weird that when I feel good, I hardly upload. That it's really weird. I don't know why. I think I just be too focused on not doing anything. Well, right now, I've been focused on not doing anything. So, as much as I wanted to post, I was kind of like not forcing myself to post. Um, it's only been a week, and like I always say, it's really not that big of a deal. It's not like I'm stopping. It's not like I forgot or writer's block or anything. No, I have plenty of ideas. I just don't be in the mood sometimes. Sometimes you just want to sleep in and do nothing. Well, actually, lately I have not been wanting to do nothing. I kind of just feel like I should be doing nothing. We'll get more into that. Anyways, hello guys. Welcome back to another Jester Speaks. I am always more than happy to be here. Um, Hopefully one day my words can reach millions and hopefully I can influence people because that's the one other thing I think that will make this the best job ever. If I could sit here, talk my mind for an hour or however long, might not always be an hour, obviously, but if I can just talk and speak my mind, and on top of that, millions are actually being influenced. That is a dream. And dreams come true around here. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep striving. Don't know why I said that, but we're back. Topic for today, guys. I actually don't have a topic. I do not have a topic, but we have some pointers. So I decided to even get up just now because I realized that I finally, for the first time in a few days, got some sleep when I got home. I don't know why, but the last few days I just like I've been resting, but for some reason I haven't had energy. That's why. Okay, never mind. Never mind, guys. Never mind. Ignore that. Today, I really felt like getting up and I really felt like talking to you guys and not even giving you advice or talking about a specific topic. I just was feeling good like and I was just like I just want to talk. So here I am. I'm going to give you guys a little talk about what I've been doing and what I've been trying to accomplish and things like that. Not really a life update, more so than just me talking about life. Yeah. So, like I keep saying, I've been feeling really good. And so right here I wrote down, I literally just wrote this like 5 minutes ago. I wrote, I've been feeling good. Wintertime, exclamation point, detachment, work feelings, vibes, just vibes. I don't even know why we're vibes, but vibes, bro. And then what does that say? Here. Oh, ah, I forgot. Yeah. The hair is gone, guys. The hair is gone. And I feel good about it. I was a little hesitant. I was scared that I wouldn't look right because as a child I had like a big head. It was like I don't know, I had a weird head as a child. And I don't know how it looks now, but in my opinion, I think I look good. And that's all that matters. So we're here, guys. We got the short hair. So the end game goal was to eventually grow it back out, but then I cut it short and not okay. I'm not gonna say everybody, but a lot of people who see me on a regular was like, it looks pretty good. I like it. So now I'm like, do I stick with the short hair and like really try to get waves because when I was younger, like my hair isn't even really laying down. Maybe I'm missing something, but when I was younger, I would always brush my hair. I mean, I had short hair, but I wasn't like really, I wasn't really not hygiene, but sort of kind of hygiene. But what's the word for it? The way I presented myself wasn't a top priority, and I think now that I'm getting older, I'm actually starting to care about how I'm seen, and I'm well, not really care about how I'm seen, but I want to care about I want to make sure that when I leave the house, I feel good about how I look. So I'm a little bit more consistent and persistent about how I, yeah, I don't know what that was, about how I carry myself. So I have been like more consistent with things. Like I'm always wearing cologne. I'm always wearing like a good lotion or something like that. I'm always making sure my shit's clean. Like I do my laundry weekly now, and I like not now. Like this has been for a good minute now, and I'm just like, it's just like advancing at this point because like I've had cologne. I've had the same bottle of cologne for about probably almost 2 years now, for sure over a year, and I just never used it because I was like I only use it when I go out. But I feel like now when I'm at the point where I'm like, bro, I want to smell good every single day. So I put it on every day. I have that, and then I have like three other colognes now that I just got. So my point that I'm making here is that I'm actually more serious about how I carry myself. So when it comes down to the waves, I'm thinking I try again, get a new brush and just be more consistent. And then I keep it low for a minute and then maybe get some like little earrings or something. Cause I had earrings. I don't know if this one closed. It feels like it's still open a little. This one probably didn't close. This one I've had since I was like 16 now and I've never really took it out. But this one, it always fell out when I was working in the kitchen and then it will always, or I think I had to take it out or some shit and then I lost it or something. And then this one just closed once and then I opened it back up and then and that was like what 2 3 years ago and now it's nothing in it again, but basically it's nothing in it because I was when I had my motorcycle, when I put my helmet on it would always like pull it and then it would fall off anyway, so I was like, okay, I'm just not going to wear any earrings at this moment. And now that I don't have the motorcycle anymore or not riding, well, don't have it anymore, I think I might put them back in. Yeah. And then we're gonna go for the waves. We're gonna try to go for waves just because everybody was kind of hyping me up. Like the plan was cut it short, keep it looking nice, and then grow right back out and do my whole head because I just had the top of my head and I thought it was pretty ugly. So I was like, I don't really like this anymore, and it kind of looks janky. Like I don't know. I never really liked the way it looked. There was no style that I could do, and I liked it. It was just it didn't fit me, and I didn't like it. So the plan was to do my whole head, and once I cut it short, I kind of started to like it. So now we might stay short for a minute. I don't know. I actually lost my brush. I was looking for it, but I can't find it. We might keep it short for a minute, but I like it. I like the short hair. As a kid, I didn't like it, but it was probably because I didn't really take care of myself. But now I'm like, I kind of fuck with the short hair. I don't know what it is, but I like it. It's growing on me more and more. Like the more my hair kind of like goes in a little because my barber keeps cutting. Well, I guess I'm not being clear enough, but he keeps cutting the fade. Like the fade starts up here, so like when I first got the haircut, it kind of like I had a box, and then the sides were faded. And now that the sides are growing in, I kind of like it better. But I keep trying to tell him like fade it from like like where this line comes down, like fade it from right there, and then allow it to fade, and let the rest be one size or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. One, two, three. I don't know what the fuck it's called. But I never really got haircuts that often. I'm like just now starting to get them like not weekly, maybe like every other week. But I told him that, and then the fade ended up starting up here and going all the way down. So like it was super light on this whole entire side. Like I had a box basically, and then the top was dark. And now that the sides are starting to grow in, I'm even starting to like it more. So put some earrings in and we're gonna call it a day right there, buddy. We're short here for a minute. I don't know how long. I really don't know how long, but we're gonna keep it short for maybe at least into the end of the year because winter time is for growing out your hair though. Nah, I might keep it short for this winter and then summertime keep it short and then maybe like the end of summer start growing it back out. Maybe. I don't know yet. That's a long time, so I can't say that I'm actually gonna want to grow it out. I might decide to keep it short. I might keep it short into my 30s and be like, okay, now it's time. Who knows? But the hair, it's gone, bro. It's been about a week. I think it's been about a week now because I got my haircut. He only works Saturdays, so I know I got it Saturday. It had to have no, not even a week yet. Damn, time is going fast, but it's like I don't know. It's weird because I got it on Saturday and we're sitting on Wednesday. So that's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's only 5 days. But it feels like, oh, that's almost a week. It feels like it's been a week. So I don't know. But time is moving fast. The last few days have been fast. Anyways, I have been feeling really good lately. And I don't know if it's because I'm not doing anything. I've been like forcefully telling myself, Tyler, no, stop. Because since I got my car every day after work, I would go ice skate or I would go play basketball or I would go to a park or I would like work out. I would do something. So every day I was just doing something. And I think I I got the feeling or the message that I should be chilling out because I don't know how to chill out because I feel like my life right now, obviously, it's not crazy busy. It's not even really anything to me, honestly. I think that's why I'm at the age I'm at now, and I'm like, I don't really need rest. I can just keep going and going and going. But I get the feeling, I get the little itch in my pause. I'm not gonna say that. What second? Oh yeah, we're not even gonna speak on that. But I get a little itch that life's gonna get harder, and I'm not saying hard. I'm not saying too hard, like too hard for me. I don't think anything's too hard for me, but it's going to get harder and it's going to get to the point where I'm going to need to rest. And I think if I keep living my life thinking I don't need to rest, I'm not going to know how to rest. And when it really comes to resting, I'm just going to overwork myself and I'm going to tire myself out. And I'm going to, when it really comes to the point where I need to rest, because life isn't always going to be what it is right now. And obviously, just what work and this and physically working out and mentally prepping myself and stuff like that. It's all like it's maintenance to myself, but it's nothing crazy that I have going on right now. But I think I'm at the point right now where I need to learn how to rest because I don't know how to. I always want to keep doing something because I'm like, I'm not tired. What's the point of resting if I'm not tired? But I'm trying to prep myself for what I want my life to be. I don't really want my life to be, well, I do at a certain point, but I think right now I don't really want my life to be slow and boring and calm and all that good stuff. I think right now I kind of want to live a fun, loud life. Like, cause I'm 22, about to be 23 in 2 months. Love winter, but I'm 22. I really need to like do shit, but I will, and I know I will because I know at least before my 30s I'm gonna start like doing shit. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but I'm gonna be having fun. So I think right now I need to get to the point where I know how to rest. I know how to tell myself, okay, Tyler, relax, chill out. You're tired or you're about to be tired. Kind of, predict it. This is a point like when it comes to a point in life where maybe you're not super tired, but you have like a little break of like your life responsibilities. So you can use the break at the moment. I think those are going to be moments in life where I tell myself, oh, I don't need the rest. I'm not tired. And I just keep going and going. And I like just find shit to do. Then life picks back up. And then I got to forcefully do things now. And I didn't get any rest in the previous days. So I'm just going to be like overworking myself and I'm just going to drain myself. So I'm learning how to rest right now. And I'm learning how to tell myself nothing. I'm learning how to tell myself nothing. I was about to say I'm learning how to tell myself not to do things, but I'm learning how to tell myself nothing. I'm learning just to sometimes it's better to just lay around and sleep around. I think my whole entire childhood was that. I don't think I've never been like a big friend group person. I've had friend groups in my life. Um Obviously, I had phases where I've met a lot of people and we like did things together and stuff like that. But majority, 90, 80 to 90% of my life was just me. It was just me in my room, me, my family, obviously, because I live in the same like house as them. But it was just me in my room, me, my thoughts, and myself. That's all it ever been. So I think now that I'm getting to the point in my life where I can get out and I have like regular friends and I can like do things and I have grown up money or almost grown up money. I don't really I wouldn't say I have grown up money right now, but I'm like I'm almost to that phase of grown up money, but I'm also don't have grown up responsibilities. So I have good money right now. Like I have extra money to do shit. So I'm always trying to spend it. And give me a second, I lost where I was going. Fuck, what was I just saying? fuck, I don't know where I was going with that, but basically, I'm always just trying to do shit, and fuck, no, I can't. I can't keep going. I gotta remember. Oh, I can't remember. I don't know if I was just like dragging out the point that I'm just taking a break right now. I don't know where I was going with that. Fuck, that kind of sucks. Okay, we'll move on. We'll move on. Um, yeah, but I think that's one of the reasons why I basically have been feeling good lately. I think I just haven't been telling myself to do anything. I haven't been feeling like I need to do anything. I think that's another thing we kind of our mind obviously which I've been working on. I'm trying to work on meditation and really focusing my mind on something for a long period of time. That's my long-term goal, one of my long-term goals right now. But I think a lot of our problems come from us predicting it. Predicting something that's probably not even going to happen, and then also predicting 20,000 different ways of how it could go wrong. And then the feelings are there, and the feelings of it did go wrong form before anything even happened. So I think lately I've been working on just controlling my mental, and I think that's another thing that has me feeling good. But I think the number one thing is detachment. I think that has been my life. That has been 75% of my sadness in life. Getting attached to the wrong things, getting attached to anything. Like, I don't know what lessons or what I was meant to get out of life, but I think I got it. I think I got it. Well, for now, obviously, life is about different lessons and you're changing consistently, but I think the lesson that I need to learn to move up to that next step of myself was detachment. And I don't know if I'm going overboard, or I don't know if the universe said, or I mean, I don't know if the universe didn't mean for me to become like this, but I think I'm at the point now where I don't need anything. I don't need anybody. I don't need anything. Like, I'm starting to see this world as just nothing. Like, not like it sounds bad, but not in a bad way. Like, I'm seeing it as nothing to the point where you can have everything because it's nothing. I I don't know if that's coming out right, but like just people, things, feelings, places, it all just feels small. It all feels fun. Yeah, it all feels like fun. And I think from all the hurt that I've caused upon myself, because I'm the only one who can hurt myself, from all the hurt that I've put onto myself, I've come out realizing that it's stupid. It's stupid to ever be sad and actually be sad about being sad. Because you can be happy about being sad. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like two different levels of feelings. Like it's how you feel and can't control, and then it's also how you feel and can control. I think there's those two sides to feelings, and it's one of the same. It's the same side of the same coin, or different side of the same coin, wherever the fuck that that thing is. But I think it's different sides of the same coin. You can be sad because you're obviously like you can't control like how you feel. Like if somebody passes away in your life, you can't control like your body just generally like feeling sadness, feeling like you're missing them. But then there's also another side of that feeling where you can be happy, where you can be happy that that person passed away and moved on, and you can be happy that you're feeling such sadness because I don't know, sadness is a really cool emotion. I think I've experienced it enough to be like, I kind of like you now. You know that thing. You know how, like you ever had like a friend that you hated at first, and then later on in life you like not well yeah in life you kind of like they started to grow on you like a classmate or something, and y'all just became friends. I had a friend like that in middle school. Um, yeah, but I think I'm getting to that point now where I'm just like, we're kind of friends now, and I kind of like you. You know, you feel good when you come around. Like, I mean, it feels good when you come around, and like feels refreshing. Like you're like your body is finally letting go of all the weight that it has been carrying for the last few months or weeks or whenever the last time you cried or just been sad. It feels like a weight is being lifted, so you can be happy for that reason. But I think I don't really know where I was going with that. I keep doing that, but because I keep talking about the same thing for too long, and then I just completely forget about where the origin was at. But I know I was talking about detachment, and yeah. Basically, what I was saying was I'm getting to that point now where everything is just starting to get. Everything is just starting to get. I'm trying to find the right word. Everything is starting to be. I can't find the word. I can't find the word. But basically, I just don't care. I don't care about who's and I think well I care about where I'm going to be in the future. I care about my life. I care about what I'm attracting, and I care about what I'm doing. I hope I don't forget that. I thought of something as I was saying that, but I hope I don't forget it. Um so yeah, I care about the things that I can generally control, but the things that are out of my control, it's just starting to be I think I finally hit the point where I finally hit rock bottom, to the point where it's like you can't even go lower than this. So it's like the only way here is up. And in this situation, I'm talking about my feelings, obviously, like sadness, madness, and all that. With my feelings, I think I hit rock bottom enough to know that it doesn't matter anymore. No, nothing matters anymore. Um, Anything that's not in my control does not matter, and it's cool while it's here. It's cool. Um, Honestly, right now, and I'm so hyper fixated on just having the coolest cars. That's that's all I care about anymore. And I don't know. I think obviously, I think for the people that have, if there's anybody out there that knows these videos, that watch these videos consistently, and that's subbed up and like watching these on like a D on the DL, you know that I'm a lover. You know that I fall hard and fast, and I hurt myself every single time. And I think this is obviously like probably 70% of why I feel the way I feel. But what was I about to say? Fuck. But I need to stop. I need to stop smoking. But I think love is I'm like I don't feel like I'm like that. Like I still can love somebody fully. Don't get it wrong. I still can, if the right person comes along and they're acting right, I can 100% turn that right back on and be like, all right, lover boy's back. I'm back. But I think I'm at the point now where it's like, you got to turn it off, buddy. I think I can now. I think before I wanted to, but I just couldn't. And I think now I've hit the point where it's like, fuck y'all. Like, with all disrespect, fuck y'all. Fuck all the people that hurt me and didn't give a shit. I think that's where it really hurt the most. Being hurt is cool. We hurt people and we be hurt all the time. But when you hurt somebody and then you genuinely just don't give a fuck, I think that is kind of like a nail in the back, and it really hurts. So I'm kind of at the point now where I'm just like, fuck everybody. I wish the best for y'all, but fuck you. But it is what it is. I'm happier this way, and I think that's one thing in life that we should always strive for is our happiness. I don't I don't I don't condone, or I wouldn't preach. I burned myself today. I don't condone, or I wouldn't preach conflicting pain against anybody or emotional trauma against anyone. But I do want to say Your happiness is number one. I think everybody should know this by now, and everybody heard this 1,000 times by now. Your happiness is it's number one, and I think I'm going to prioritize that from now on. And women have not been a green light for me, so fuck them. I think the only thing right now that can make me the happiest is a Porsche. I want to say a Porsche, a fucking Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a fucking Sesteto. I think I'm saying that right. Sesteto. I don't know if I ever said that right. I saw the first legal Sesteto. Not saw in person, obviously. I wish, but I saw the first legal Sesteto. I hope I'm saying that right. And now I'm so happy because always, I've always wanted to drive one, and I've always wanted to like experience one in real life. But it wouldn't. They had no road legal ones, and I think there was like a little bit. So seeing that they finally got the first road legal Sesteto means that it's only up from here. By the time I get the money to own one, to be able to own one, I'm gonna be able to own it street legal. You know how awesome that's gonna be? Like, that is generally what life is about. Life is about just being happy, bro. Like, I don't, you are in 100%, 100% in control of your happiness. You are 100% in control of your life. Or no, sometimes 50%. You are 50% control of your life, but you are 100% control of your happiness. You can always chase what makes you happy and say fuck everything else, because really, even the thing that makes you happy doesn't matter. Nothing matters. And I'm not saying this in like a down shitty way. I'm saying it in a way to make you realize that nothing matters, to the point where you can do whatever you want to make yourself happy. If chasing women your whole life makes you happy, cool. If cars make you happy, yes. If building homes make you happy, yes. It's whatever makes you happy. And I think I'm finally getting to the point where I'm like, fuck everything else that doesn't make me happy, because I think it was to a point where I just wanted, I guess, I don't know if I wanted everything to work out, but I definitely I wanted more than just the things that generally that I knew made me happy. I wanted other things that I didn't know if it made me happy or not, or just wanted to experience it. And I don't know if I said that right, and all that good stuff. But now I'm at the point where it's just like, I know what makes me happy. I'm almost a grown ass man. I'm like, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. So I know what makes me happy. And now it just comes down to keeping your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize. Don't slow down. Keep moving forward. I love life right now. I'm in a detachment mind state right now, but I'm still loving everything around me. I'm not like pushing anything away or anything like that, but I'm detached. And I think that is the one lesson that life has been trying to force upon me. I think that is the one characteristic trait that life has been trying to mold inside of me and let it blossom into something beautiful, is detachment. Because I think that's the one way we can travel this universe, this life, and keep our sanity, is knowing that at the end of the day, you only have yourself. The only way you can stay sane is knowing that the only thing that cannot leave is yourself. If that makes sense. You will always have yourself. At night, at day, at morning, at death, at every moment of life, you will always have yourself. Yes. So detach yourself from everything. Because once you die, it's not coming with you. So what's the point of hanging on to it? Let it go. Let it fly. Let it come back. Yeah. I had a dream. I had a weird dream. Not, it was like a good little minute ago. But basically, my cat, she was it's so quiet in here. My cat, she was like doing something. I don't know what the fuck she was doing. But basically, she got she got on something, and then I was like really sad that she was leaving me. I was like like trying to like force her to come back to me and things like that. But she got on, I think it was like train. I don't remember what it was, but she basically got on it and she was about to leave. And I woke up before she left. But in the dream, I was just like super sad and I was like, no, 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 don't leave. Like I was like trying to force her to stay. And this was a good minute ago, but this was like one of the many turning points that really clicked something in my head to be like, you cannot let other people have that control over your emotions. Like, no one ever, ever again. And this is what the universe has created. So I hope you're happy with this creation. I hope you're happy with me. I really hope you're happy with me. But no one ever, 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 ever again in my entire life that I am conscious and that I have this mind or this consciousness, as long as I am aware, no one will ever have any control over my emotions. Ever. And I think that comes from detachment. The only way somebody cannot control you is being detached. Because what I felt in that moment was sucky, but at the same time, it was like it was like just obviously a click in my head, like, damn, if she wanted to go, like, obviously it's common sense, but it's like it was, I don't know, it was just a feeling in the dream. It was like, damn, if she wanted to go, what could I do? So like there's nothing you can do, but then on top of that, you're also immensely sad about them leaving in the first place. Obviously I'm talking about the dream, but I'm saying them because it was like a lesson for life. But and then you're obviously like you're super sad, but at the same time, it's nothing you can do because they're leaving. So they still have control over their life, but they also have control over your feelings. Why would you want that? Why would you want somebody to be able to make you so sad and just generally not give a fuck? It obviously it's stupid and it took me way too long to realize, but but at some point we all realize. Hopefully, at some point we all realize. But I've realized that I never again in my life will let somebody have any control over my feelings. Obviously, when the right person comes along, I'll love them. I'll love them fully. I'll love them strongly, and I'll always be happy, and I'll always go out of my way for them, and all that good stuff. My lover level is, and it's insane. It's unhealthy. The way that I can love somebody is it's genuinely so unhealthy, but I like it. I like it about myself, and I like that I can also nail and I can also turn it on and off. So I can balance it out. I can turn it all the way off and say fuck everybody, or I can turn it all the way on and be like, I'm obsessed with you. I want to marry you. Have my kid. And I'm finally at that point now, and I think that's probably the most healthiest thing that I can possibly form in my life. So no one ever will ever be able to hurt me and not give a fuck. You can hurt me, but if you don't give a fuck, then I don't give a fuck. So the only way you can hurt me is if you give a fuck. Then I give a fuck. Because shit happens in life. Sometimes we don't mean to hurt people. I 100% get that. And I don't blame those people. Life is life. But for the ones that do have control, fuck you. Respectfully. No, disrespectfully, fuck you. Lately, I've been feeling weird about work. I've been I've been going and I've been liking the mornings. Like I like waking up early. The other day I think I said it in my last podcast. The other day I think I did it a few times. If I said something about it in my last podcast, I've done it a few times after. But lately I've been doing it a little bit more. I've been going to my work parking lot and just like chilling in the car, just fucking sleeping in the car for like 2 3 hours and then just going straight to work because I'm already there basically. And it's been feeling really good to do that in the morning because I finally can like I like have to get up early. But being at work has been feeling really weird. Like it's like I don't know how to say this in the most respectful way without making me feel like I'm looking down on anybody. But it feels like trying to say this respectfully or just go around it or some way. It feels like honestly, it feels like this everywhere, but at work it really feels like this because after a certain point in your life, if okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna say how it is. After a certain point in your life, if you're still working a 9 to 5 and it's not willingly, you're stuck mentally. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said it. I said it. You're stuck. Obviously, we all have our different phases of life. We all have different journeys. But I think after being on this planet for 30, 40, 50 years, and you're still unwillingly, keyword, you're still unwillingly working a 9 to 5 or working for someone. I guess it's hard not to work for someone in this economy, but you're still working a nine. I'm just gonna say 9 to 5 because we kind of have a general idea of what a 9 to 5 is, and you're still unwillingly working a 9 to 5. You're really you're kind of stuck mentally, respectfully. And I say this because at work it kind of feels a lot of people. It just feels like I don't know. I feel alone. I feel like I go there and I kind of like I'm just analyzing everything and everybody and like questioning why they do it the way they do and questioning why they why they do this and questioning that this and that and basically and not just at work. It kind of feels like this everywhere in life and well not everywhere in life but everywhere that I am at on a regular. It feels like the people are just it's like I feel like I can't speak my mind because I'll sound crazy. On like on some Kanye shit, bro. Like I generally feel like I don't think there's one person in my life, and I think this is a key feature my wife needs. You got to understand me, so you have to be on a certain level. But I just I feel like no matter not one person in my life, if I genuinely speak my mind and speak the things that I think on a regular, I would probably be seen as crazy or just stupid, one or the other. Like so, and I know that I'm not crazy. I know that I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. No, I'm just playing. I know that I'm not crazy. I know that I'm just thinking on a different, I'm not even gonna say level. I'm just thinking on a different, whole different platform. Like I'm just somewhere else thinking and they're just somewhere else. And I feel like a lot of people just aren't open minded enough for me to speak my mind. So everywhere I go, I kind of just feel like this background character who's just analyzing everybody, who's just wants to escape it all and finally feel like no, I don't feel like I don't belong anywhere. That's a different feeling, and just feel understood, I guess. Because I feel like I wouldn't say I feel like I belong where I am, but I do feel like I'm not like out of place. I think life is going to change accordingly, and I'm going to as I change mentally, my life, the physical has to kind of catch up. But so I feel like I'm not like anywhere I don't belong because obviously life is at a certain pace and I think I'm starting to understand the pace that it moves at. Obviously, I'm still really young. I'm still really young. I still have a lot to learn and I'm ready to like I'm ready to repeat phases so I can finally understand them because I get really good with repetition. So, I think I'm obviously not sure because I feel like I'm just now I feel like this is the first time I've lived a certain lesson. So I can't sit here and say that I know anything, but I do feel like life is catching up. So I don't necessarily feel like I don't belong where I am right now, but I definitely don't feel seen. And I think I'm at that point where obviously want to be seen. I want to be around people who think the way I think and I want to obviously I just want to be in a better higher place. So yeah, I've my daily life right now has been really it's been feeling really weird because yeah obviously things are changing and the physical just isn't there yet and it just everything just feels really weird so like I've been like at work just generally just looking around like why am I still here? Release me. Like I genuinely have like just been at work completely clocked out, just analyzing everything around me, like either analyzing or trying not to analyze, one or the other. At work, it's a really consistent, um, fast-paced place, but it's really hard to stay conscious of your thoughts and make sure you're not rambling off. But it happens a lot. So a lot of times I'm analyzing, and then if I'm not analyzing, I'm trying to not analyze. But everything in my life right now, it just feels wacky. Not in a bad way, but it just feels off. I wrote down vibes here because honestly, bro, the vibes have been cool. The vibes have been chill. The vibes have been, they've been there. So I'm in a good headspace, guys. I'm in a really good headspace right now. The other day, somebody said 6'7", and it's so funny because I don't like the meme was never funny to me, but like I keep hearing it so much to the point where it's like now if I hear 6'7", it's like I instantly think of it. And now it's funny because somebody at work was just like, I think one person said six and the other person said seven. And then I was just like, oh my God, it's hilarious. Just, oh, it's hilarious. But the vibes lately have been good because I've kind of been like, I've been analyzing things outside of my body. Like, I've kind of just been like, I've been happy looking at everything and just like you ever see a child being a child and you just smile? Like, like that's kind of where I've been in life right now. I've kind of just been like looking at everything and everybody, and I'm just like, I understand you. Like, I know why you think, like, obviously, I don't agree with it, but I know why you're thinking the way you think. I know you don't understand yourself. I know you refuse to understand yourself. I know you don't look at certain parts of yourself. Like, I look at people now and I'm just like having fun with it because I'm like, it's not me you're mad at. And then also I've been like also run into like great people who just I just have great conversation with, and everything has just been feeling good because I want it to feel good. It's that simple. I obviously there's always lows and highs in life, but the highs get higher and the lows also get higher. So at some point in life, your lows aren't really that low anymore. So we'll see though. We'll see when another low hits and we'll see how I feel and I'll analyze it and I'll come back stronger. Wintertime. This is probably the last thing, and then I'm out of here. 42 minutes? Guys, I was getting on here expecting to talk for like 20 to 30 minutes. Sorry. Um, wintertime is coming. Okay. Last winter was kind of sucky. Last winter, I wasn't in the best place. I wasn't in the best place mentally. I I was in a it was a really weird time. Sorry. It was a really weird time for me last winter, but there's no but. It was a really weird time and I really didn't like it. But for some reason this winter I'm just like I'm excited to for round two. Like I like wintertime obviously is everybody gets winter depression. I in a way have always I've always had a love-hate relationship with pain, struggle, and just the negative side of things. I've always had a love-hate relationship with it. And I think it started off as a hate relationship. And then the more I've been forced to deal with pain, it became a love-hate relationship. And I think now it's starting to get to a point, a love, like I'm starting to love the darkness. I'm starting to love sadness and pain. I'm starting to, because it makes you stronger. Like when you see it coming, you're like, let's fucking go. I'm ready to get stronger. Like that's how I see it now. So now I'm like, this winter, I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe I'll be cuddled up in an apartment with my wife watching Corpse Bride, watching Nightmare Before Christmas, watching Polar Express, watching all the classics. Maybe I'll be in the ultimate hermit mode, but I'll also be feeling loved and I'll have pets and a home and all the beautiful stuff that I would love. Or maybe it's another character development. I don't know. Don't care. Life is life. But right now, I'm super happy and excited for wintertime. And then I have a car, bro. Snowboarding every week. No, I'm just no, I'm not playing. Snowboarding every freaking week. I am the second I get the chance, I am pitting a ski rack on my roof, getting a snowboard, and we are hitting the slopes. I'm so excited for that. I'm also I'm gonna find I actually know one already. I'm gonna get a stick and a puck and I'm just gonna like practice this winter and just like because this is it's one mountain that I went to like 2 winters ago and it freezes over and like it's like a really big space. Like a lot of people in the middle play hockey and then there's like a huge circle on the outside. So like I'll just go there and just fuck around with a stick and puck and just like get better. But like I'm just like I don't know. I have so many winter activities that I want to do this winter, and now that I have a car, it's like I can get out and actually do them now. Like I'm in full control of my life right now. And I know a lot of people like to stay in during the winter, but I'm a cold person, so I don't mind getting out every once in a while and freezing my butt off and getting in the snow. I'm super ready and excited for it. While I'm also excited for that, I'm also excited for the hermit days. I'm also excited to sit in the house and relax and do nothing and watch TV or whatever. Hopefully this winter, fingers crossed, hopefully this becomes a full-time job. I have faith. I have faith. I have serious faith that obviously anything could change and flip around in a second. I have serious faith that it could happen. So hopefully I'm doing this full time and I can you have much more rest time because like I said, if I'm doing this full time, it doesn't take too much out of my week, honestly, to sit down and make a video and talk for a few minutes. And I actually like it, so it doesn't really matter. But if I can do this full time, make good money, have a nice apartment during the winter, and like just enjoy the city lights and shit like that's what I'm imagining right now. So obviously, I'm in a really good mood, but life has its way flipping things around. So I have no expectations, but I am very excited for the wintertime. If I don't get on here and tell you guys that I went snowboarding at least 3 times, maybe six, seven. No, I'm just playing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. At least 3 times, then I'm not doing my winter right and I need to be smacked. Because I'm just like so I don't know why. I just have like an urge to go snowboarding, bro. Like I just want to get out there already. I just want to be in the mountains during the winter and just fucking hibernate like a bear. I saw a bear today. I'm not today. I saw a bear, guys. I'm so happy. That was weird. That was really weird. I saw a bear the other day. I went to Flatiron, um, up in Boulder, and I did it by myself. It was just like a weird. It was like, it was a weird time. I don't know. It was it Saturday? It was. I know they said it was the last hot day, and then I think school was also starting that day because once I came back down, I was talking to a friend, and he was like, "Oh, because I told him I saw the bear, and he was saying, oh, and then we started talking about college. And then he was saying, I think he just said they started that day. So a lot of like checkpoints to remember what day it was. But I think it was Saturday. 'Cause I think I had got my hair cut and I didn't work because I got up early. I want to go with Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Saturday, I saw a beer. I saw a fucking beer, guys. It was crazy. I saw okay, I didn't see the mama bear. I saw the cub and I'm gonna say something about this afterwards. But I saw the cub and I saw it like walking. Like, okay, so I'm coming down the mountain. I'm going back to my car. I'm like just kind of like jogging down the mountain because I was like, it was supposed to be a light workout. It was supposed to be like just to because it was a super hot day, it was supposed to be like me just getting out and just like enjoying the sun before it's too late, obviously. So I just decided to get out that day, and it was supposed to be a little walk through a park. And then for some reason, I had the weird feeling to go up to Boulder. I really like Boulder. It's like comfy. I don't know why, but I had the weird feeling to go out to a park up in Boulder, and I was like, let's just find. I mean, I already been to that one, so I knew it was nice. So I was like, let's just go here and do like a little simple walk. It was not a simple walk. I ended up going in there. I parked like kind of in the mountains, like it was like like a squiggly row, and I kind of just parked off to the side, and then I went just found this random like walkway that went into it. This is actually where I saw the beer, but it was on the way back, and I had to like turn around and take a whole different route. But basically, I went in. I was like lost for a second, and then I found like this slope that just went like kind of up, like wiggly, obviously, and it just kind of went up, and I was like, "Fuck it, we're gonna walk this." I started walking it, and I immediately regretted it. 5 minutes in, it was the steepest walk, and my legs were hurting. So, right before I hit the woods, because it was kind of like the open area, and then right before I hit the woods, it was like this. I just it was it was really weird. Sorry, I keep hearing things. It was really weird. Um, I kind of just stopped and I looked to my right and I was just like, I just want to sprint through there. Like, it was really weird. It was really weird. It's one of those moments where like I genuinely felt like I was being called to see this, like the bears. But I just looked to my right and I was like, that kind of looks like a run, like a way into the woods, and it's just random. So I was like, fuck it. I have my phone on me. If I get lost, I can easily just. I'm not stupid. Like I know how to use a map, and I know where north, south, east, west, and all that shit is just by like feeling it. Like I don't know if anybody else can do this, but it generally like you can just feel where north is. Like I think north is this way. Yeah. No. Sorry. North is no. North is this way. Yeah. Because yeah, north is this way. I can feel it. I knew I was right the first time, and then I started using my context clues. But west is that way, north is this way. But when I'm out, I can just generally feel where northwest and all that is. So like, I know I'm not gonna get lost in like a trail. Like it's obvious, it's a big trail. Also, I'm gonna no matter even if I cut off that road and just kept walking straight, I would have ended up on some trail, and I would have found my way. So I wasn't worried about getting lost. I was worried about running into a random animal, but I didn't. I just randomly started walking off the course. At some point, I got the feeling to run. I started running through the woods. Finally found my way back to a trail. I don't know what trail it was. It wasn't the same one, but I found my way back to a trail, and I like just stopped and I stood there for a while, and I was like, I don't know where I'm at, but we're gonna figure it out. So I started walking again. I looked at my phone and I saw a trail that led back to the car. So I was like, okay, I'm already this is supposed to be a chill walk, and I'm already tired of shit now. So we're just gonna go back here. Started walking back towards the car. I was maybe I was turning onto the last trail that goes to my car. Maybe like 5 to 10 minute walk on that trail. Now I'm back to my car. I get to the turning point where I'm supposed to go right. There's a left and a right, and I look left just for the fun of it because I know I gotta go right, but I look left, and then I see it looks like it kind of like a koala bear. I think that's what I'm imagining. It's some kind of animal that it looked like at first. That's not. It's. I think it's harmless. The animal I was thinking about, I think it was harmless, but it is kind of big, and it would be weird to just see. So at first, I was like, I don't know what that is, but I've never seen it before. And it looks like different. It looks different. So I just sat there and looked at it for a while, and then it got to a point where I could finally see it all, and I was like, that is a fucking baby bear. That is a cub right in front of me. And then I heard heavy ass breathing right behind. I didn't see it. I don't know where it was. I was not sticking around to find out because it was a brown bear. And I know that being with your cub, it might be a little defensive. I don't know how smart animals are. I don't know. I think they're obviously all different levels of smart, and they're all on different levels like humans. But I wasn't trying to figure out if it wanted to know if I was friendly or not. So I immediately turned around and just sprinted away. But seeing that baby cub and then hearing the mama in the back, it kind of felt like obviously in the moment my first instinct was run, Do not stick around to find out anything much longer. But it also clicked something in my head that made me go, next time I don't think I'm gonna run. Next time I'm gonna sit there and be quiet, because it was a minute. I was watching that cub walk for a good minute, like maybe a solid minute, before I heard the heavy breathing in the background, and I was like, okay, I'm out of here. It was I could have sat there a little bit longer, and I could have just went completely quiet because I don't think they saw me yet, but they were walking towards the trail that I had to walk to. So I probably would have been sitting there for a minute anyways. But walking away from it, I was like, what if I sat there and just went quiet and didn't do anything and just watched that beautiful creature wander? Like, I've never seen a bear, and like being that close. It was really close, guys. Like maybe 10 feet in front of me. Cause like I was like, it was like here. It was like, yeah, I want to say like 10 to 20 feet in front of me, and just right in the woods, walking in from my left to in front of me. And I don't know where the mama bear was. I don't know. It had to have been behind her, because I didn't see I didn't see it for a minute, but I heard the breathing. Like it was like no, that's like crazy breathing. Like you know what a beer sounds like, but it was like heavy breathing, and I was just like, holy shit, that sounds scary, and I just ran. But the point that I was gonna make here, I heard something about, it was something, I don't believe everything I hear, but I do like to hear it. There was something that was actually going on in the moment. I think it was it was the 22nd or the 23rd, because they said a black moon was supposed to be this new moon, and I think the new moon was on the 23rd, because I was planning on doing something, and it was supposed to be during the full moon or new moon, and they said that it was going to be a black moon, and somebody said that pay attention to the animals that you cross, because you are likely going into that like phase of life or something like that, or that the characteristics that they hold, you are likely to form. Like bears are super strong, passionate creatures that love nature and all that good stuff. They hibernate when it's time to hibernate, and they are out when it's time to be out. And I think the ethics of a bear is something that I would honestly love to have in my own life. And I am trying to have in my own life. So I find that it's really weird that I came across that. And also a random day that I randomly decided to randomly go up there and randomly do all that stuff. Because I'm telling you, the feeling, I was not planning on going up to Boulder. I was not planning on doing a fucking half hike. Because I was so into that hike to the point where I started like running. Like one of the trails were kind of down, and I was like, fuck it, we're just gonna run down this, because it felt really nice to just run at the moment. So none of this was planned, and it was really weird to run across a bear at that moment of life. And then also a cub, me coming into this form of like, it's just it's cool. I'm always looking for like the hidden messages and things. So it's a mind game to like experience that and just think like, what if? But it's pretty cool. So that's a little story, guys. I saw a cub bear and I heard the mother. And not only did I see him, I was pretty close. I was pretty close, guys. Pretty freaking close. I still wish I saw the mother, bro. I just heard her breathing and I was like, okay, I'm out of here. But I wish I stayed. I wish I just went quiet, maybe even got low and just sat there and just watched them, because I don't think they would have saw me. Anyways, that's it. I don't know how the hell I'm about to hit an hour. I don't know how I've been sitting here talking for an hour, but we're here, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting me. I hope that I keep you guys intrigued, and I keep you guys occupied. Lately, I've been not on my phone. Lately, I've been not feeling like social media has been so stupid lately. Like I out of habit, sometimes I end up just scrolling and like, getting a few giggles off. But generally, the internet is stupid. Most of the time when I'm on my phone, I'm listening to music and playing Tetris. I am level like 300, 3,400 and something on Tetris. And I'm literally just playing Tetris all day and listening to music. And lately I've been watching a lot of TV. I started watching, I'm I'm back in my anime phase. I started watching Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, it's so good. Jujutsu Kaisen is so good. Next we're gonna I think next we're watching My Hero Academia. Not sure yet. I think that's what I want to do next. But I'm about to buy a Crunchyroll subscription. Damn, I can't talk. Subscription, and we're back on our anime. But right now, I've just finished the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen. I was watching Wednesday the other day. I actually really like that series. It's like it's cringe and it's like kind of like stupid in a way, but it's also kind of cool. I don't know. I kind of like Wednesday. She's a cool person. But yeah, I've been watching Wednesday. I actually got rid of after I finished Jujutsu Kaisen. I got rid of my Hulu, and now I'm back on Netflix. So we're back. We're back on Netflix, guys. I told you it was gonna 6, 7. It was gonna it was gonna go back and forth. I'm not holding both. There's no reason for me to hold both unless I really got it like that. But right now, I don't need all those unnecessary subscriptions. So I'm not holding both. But we're back on Netflix, and I'm about to get a Crunchyroll. So between those two is what I've been watching. I haven't been watching. I actually watched The Office yesterday and today, but I wasn't like watching it. It was kind of just on. And the same thing with Parks and Rec. I haven't been really watching those two, so Peacock is not really getting any use right now. But I won't get rid of it. I don't think I'll get rid of Peacock anytime soon. So we're back on Netflix. We've been vibing, and basically what I was saying here is, I was gonna say I hope I keep you guys occupied, and then I was gonna say sometimes it's good to like not look at your phone. Like if you watch me on like a laptop or like a TV or something, it's good to not be on your phone while you're watching things because I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. It's kind of just a weird thing it does to your mind where it just well it does to my mind and it feels weird when I have TV playing in the background and I'm also on my phone. It feels disrespectful to the TV in a way. I don't know why. It's so weird, but like I try not to do it. And when I do it, I make sure I turn off when I'm watching and just put on something in the background. But when I'm binging something, I like to binge it and I like to not pick up my phone or even look at it. So I'm getting better with that because social media has just been stupid lately to me, and I had just haven't been watching it. So it's kind of been easier to just sit down and watch a TV show. But sometimes I do pick it up and then I start scrolling again. But it's just out of habit. I'm not mad at it. It's nice sometimes to get a few laughs off. So yeah, I hope I keep you guys distracted and occupied. I hope you listen to the things I say today and implement it and find some joy in your life and just be happy. Just be happy, guys. Control what you can control, which is your happiness. You can control your happiness. You can. You can. You can. You can do anything. I love you guys. The sun is still up. Honestly, I was gonna do two today, but no. Let me come back tomorrow. Like I keep saying, I always do this. I make one video, I get into the groove, and then I always say I might do another one tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes and I just don't do it. So I really want to hold myself accountable tomorrow. I'm just gonna come home after work. I'm gonna sleep, and then hopefully I'm gonna wake up and make another video. But we're gonna get this one out tomorrow. I'm about to put my laptop in my bed, lay down, and I'm uploading it tomorrow because I know I missed last week. So I want to upload this one ASAP. We're gonna upload this one tomorrow around 6. I'm back. Never left technically. I think if I go okay, I can for sure say this. I don't think I'll ever go this long, but if I go 3 weeks without posting, then I'm most likely gonna take like a month break at that point. Because I don't know if I'm not actively trying to take a break, 3 weeks is a pretty long time for me not to feel like making a video. So I feel like I'm actively taking a break at that point. So I just be vibing sometimes, nothing too crazy. I only have like 37 subscribers. I don't have a lot of subscribers. A lot of people don't watch these, so I don't feel like I'm really letting anybody down in a way when I'm not posting on a regular or when I say I'm gonna post, even though I try not to say when I'm gonna post. So I think I'm doing pretty fine. Yeah, I just drop them when I feel like it. Give you guys some good advice. Hope you guys cramp cramp almost came in. Hope you guys take my advice. Hope you guys listen. No here, guys. Short here. I'm really fucking with it. Wait until I get the earrings. I'm gonna get like some small earrings and like put them in. But I don't know because I'm trying to go for a more mature look. I'm feeling the matureness right now. And I'm like I'm shopping differently. I'm attracted to different things. Like everything's changing right now, guys. It's really weird. Like, and I see it. I see it from the outside, and I'm like trying to like I'm trying not to force it in a way, but I really want it to like come because I want to start dating women. Have you 30? Bro, I don't know. I was thinking, I'm sorry. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get out of here. The other day, I was thinking about what I wanted to like I was like putting these things into my life and I was like trying to like analyze myself and analyze what would be good with me and analyze the person that I want to be and analyze the things that like would be with that person. And I started thinking about the women and I was like 20s just don't sound good. I don't know. Because look, if you're in your early 20s, you're in my generation and a lot of people in their 20s seem to still be stuck on past mistakes. I think that's a problem a lot of people in their 20s are dealing with right now. We're so stuck and hyper fixated on past trauma and mistakes that we're pushing away great things that are coming to our life because we have this unknowing feeling that we just want to chase what's comfortable. And when your childhood was trauma, in a way you start chasing trauma your entire life. And I think a lot of people don't realize that until they hit a certain age and then you're forced to see it and you either change or you don't. And I think a lot of people in their 30s have hit that point where they're like, well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know people in their 30s, but I have older friends and I actually I got this older lady's number the other day. I felt so good. I was like, finally, it's happening. I don't know how old she was. I didn't ask. You can't ask after a certain point. Like, but when they're around my age, you can ask. They don't really find it disrespectful. But you never know. With older women, I don't know. I don't know. I don't ask. But if you look like you could be a mom, I want you. No, but I don't really know people in their 30s, but I do know people in their 30s are like obviously a lot more mentally matured and a lot more detached from their past life and mistakes and things like that and just probably want to be a new person or something like that or becoming new people. So the sound of a woman in her a lady in her 30s, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. And I'm at the point now where it's like, okay, either I date somebody older, which is hard because older people obviously have. I think when it comes down to dating somebody older, I'm missing the materialistic things. There comes certain things like certain there's a certain lifestyle that older people live obviously, and when you're younger, you're not really living that at the moment either because your finances or your mental is just not there and you don't think about having these certain things. So I think when it comes down to dating older women, that's the one thing I'm missing. I think I present myself in a more mature manner to be able to hold a conversation with an older person. So I'm at the point where I'm like, either I wait until the people my age and we're all kind of in our like, late 20s to 30s, or when my physical life catches up and it's feeling a little bit more mature, I'm going to start dating 30 and up. Because 20s just don't sound, it just doesn't sound mature. Your 20s sound like you're learning and you're experiencing and you're growing and things like that. And while I am in my 20s, I'm not trying to act like I'm above anybody. We're all the same. Um, I do feel like a lot of people, it's generally just how I feel. Like I can't control how I feel. I genuinely talk to people and everybody I've talked to, tried to talk to, and dated have either been my age or younger. And the stuff they do just don't make sense to me. And it's like, it has to be because of their age. It has to be. It has to be because we're all just young and just regardless if I'm young or not, I can't deal with it. I don't like it. I don't want to deal with your stupid way of thinking and your trauma and shit like that. Like I don't want to be the one to deal with that shit. I don't want to try to. I'm not here to save people. I'm not here to save people. Like J. Cole once said, "Don't save her. She don't want to be saved." So, So I'm at the point now where I'm like, I need somebody who either wants to be saved. No, not no, because if you want to be saved, you can save yourself. It's your life. I need somebody who saved themselves already. I need, I need somebody who's past that life, and people in their 20s just don't seem to be past that life yet. They seem to still coming into adulthood. So certain mental things just isn't on their mind yet. So I want somebody 30. The sound of 30 sounds solid. 40, I don't know. 40 might be a little bit too old. It's not old. Okay. It might be a little bit too older. Um, I, I've met some 40-year olds. 40-year olds are beautiful. Don't get it wrong, but I think it's just life. I think I don't know if I would be ready for a 40-year-old. I don't know. Obviously, I don't really know myself fully. I don't know what I'm capable of, but I don't know if I'll be ready for somebody 40. And when I say it, it just doesn't sound right. Sometimes you got to feel it out, and it just doesn't sound right. When I say 40, it's like I don't know. That's kind of pushing it. When I say late 30s, it's like I don't know, but mid to early 30s, it sounds really solid for me. I like the sound of it. So then when I say 20s, anything 20, like mid 20s, late 20s, early 20s. Early 20s, I think that's like definite no. Mid to late 20s, it's like, eh, sounds nice. But 30s, 30, 31, 32, 33, those sound solid. I like the sound of that. So I don't know if I gotta wait. I don't know if I gotta wait till I'm maybe a little bit older, then I can finally catch the attention of an older lady, or I don't know if I just need to find somebody who's my age and also my has my way of thinking, or I don't know if I just need to stop, say leave me alone to everybody, and just wait until everybody in my age group is older, and then go back into the dating stage and see if they're ready. But that is my goal right now when it comes out to dating. I don't know why I got onto that. I think I started talking about 30s or something like that. I don't fucking know. Anyways, we're out of here, guys. I'm gonna get out of you guys' ear. I'm gonna leave you guys alone. I'm never coming back. No, I'm just playing because this is a long one. This is what I don't even have. It's no name on this. It's just me yapping about life and me feeling good. So I don't even know what this is gonna be. But yet we still hit an hour, and I think this says 12 minutes, an hour and 12 minutes of nothing. So I hope that I keep you guys entertained with my sense of humor and my good looks. Thank you. Anyways, I'm out of here. I hope you guys have fun. I hope you guys be safe. Enjoy your winter. Winter time is coming. Summer is done. Summer's done at this point. Like I think we're getting a few more sunny days at the end of the week, but I don't think it. I think that 22nd. I think that's the day it was the hottest day of the last hottest day of the year. I don't think it's getting any hotter than that. So we're going into fall. I love my birthday so much. I love my birthday so much. We're going into fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving, snow, winter sports, Christmas. Ah, it's what I live for. I live for winter sports. I love basketball. I love football. I don't really care about football. The only summer sport I care about is probably basketball and formula and racing, obviously. But other than that, winter sports is where it is. Winter is where it is. I'm ready. I'm ready for that comfy hermit feeling. I'm ready for it. Okay, I'm out of here, guys. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm done. Bye. I'm just playing. I'll see you guys later, guys. Be safe. Be kind. Be thankful. Be very thankful. Be very thankful. That's another mind space I've been in lately is being very grateful for where I am, the ideas that I have, the people in my life, the people not in my life, the things that was given and taken, the past, present, and future. Very happy and grateful for where I am. Thank you very much for listening. Like, comment, sub up, follow me on Spotify and YouTube, whichever one you listen to. Go to the other one. I'm out. Bye.